Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. And this time, we are taking out this really nice Scania R4 series. And I've put this really nice livery on it. If you want this livery, you can find it on the Steam Workshop. I will leave a link to the livery down below. But yeah, today I thought I really want to take this particular truck with this livery. I really want to take a container. I think that it would just look really good with a container on the back, and that's what we have here. We have this capital green container, and we are taking welding equipment from Cardiff to London. But I mean, just look at it. I knew this skin was going to look good with a decent looking container, and it really does. I really do like this livery on the Scania, and we definitely will be using this again. But before we hop in and get going, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer who hasn't subscribed yet, please do so down below. It's as easy as pressing that subscribe button, and you won't miss any of my videos. Alright, let's jump into the Scania. Okay, here we are inside the Scania R4 series. This is by RJL. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It's all his Scanias look amazing. We recently did one of his Scania S's, and that was really good. And again, this is just really high quality. And I love the sort of decor in here. The seats are so sort of early 2000s, 90s, early 2000s, and as well the dashboard as well. You know, there's no fancy electronics, no fancy screens or anything. It is literally just like sort of that boxy, plasticky looking 90s sort of stuff. So let's get us started. Okay. And we're going left on the island. Let's get some lights. There we go. And we need to get into this lane. Now we will be heading into London, which we have done in this series a few times, and it is quite an interesting one. But I just really like the look of this livery that we've got on this truck, on this Scania. It is one you can get off the workshop. I can't remember what the livery is called, unfortunately, but it is on the workshop. I will leave a link to that down below. But when I put this on, I was like, this would look really good with the container, and I wasn't wrong. It does look really good. But I will be using this one again in the future, because I just really like these sort of... You see like trucks all the time, and they're just like a solid colour, like that orange one that just went past. They're just like a solid colour, or they've got like your standard, you know, livery on. But I really like these sort of small, maybe family-run businesses that have their own livery style, or you know, they have their own graphics. And the smaller companies, I really just like the liveries on you know, those sort of trucks, and this is sort of one of those trucks. Let's actually get a look at this. I really do like the look of stuff like this. It's not what you every day. You know, you don't see things like this every day, which I like about it. And that warning light on the dash has gone off. I'm not quite sure what that was, but it's gone off now, so we're okay. And I just love the look of this thing inside the cab. I mean, just look at the steering wheel, for instance. That's so like 90s. That is 90s, early 2000s. just like really plasticky, no sort of premium here, you know. This is just a workhorse through and through. No fancy wheel or interior, just plasticky Scania doing its job. But this is the sort of type of Scania that a small, you know, haulage company would have. You know, they can't afford the fluff, if you will, so they just get the, you know, the most basic Scania they can, which is basically what this is. I mean, I think this is rocking a 460 horsepower engine, which isn't, you know, that's not lightweight, but it'll be able to pull these containers no problem. I'm just gonna sort of settle into the drive, to be honest. We're going from Cardiff to London, so we're going pretty much straight across, you know, the bottom of the UK. But obviously when we get closer to London, it will start getting a lot more built up, and we're going to need this middle lane, I think. But I always, like, I love the sound of these RJL Scanias. He has done a really good job on the sounds and stuff. Yeah, we were in the right lane there. But you know, all his mods are great. I mean, we checked out his Scania S. We've checked out his Scania R. This is the R4 series, and then he's got the Scania T and T4 series, which are all amazing mods. I will leave a link down below to the last RJL Scania we did. It was like a bright yellow Scania, and it was really good. I tried to make it sort of like a bit of a cheapo truck. This one I tried to put a bit more sort of little premium items on that maybe a small family run haulage company would buy and put on themselves, rather than having it fit from the factory. Like the handrail on the side, chrome handrail that's maybe they fitted, because maybe one of their drivers has got a bit old or something. I don't know. Trying to make little stories up, really. I mean, I've said it a bunch of times, but a lot of the time I get inspiration for what trucks to make in this game from either the AI trucks that are driving around or trucks in real life. I might see something in real life. I think we've got to get over. I might see a truck in real life that has, you know, been with a small haulage company and it's got livery on and stuff, and I'll get inspiration from that, and pair it with a trailer or something that I think is quite good. But a lot of the time, yeah, it's trucks in game that are also a big factor as well. Big contributor to sort of where I get my ideas. There's a lot of merging traffic here. Staying in this lane for London. Magnum's challenging me. That I mean, I'm doing like 90 at the moment. This guy, pure challenge from that guy. Nice to see that this traffic mod's actually doing what it's supposed to. There's a lot of traffic about on this motorway, which I would expect. Makes it more realistic. I mean, when I try and find mods that either change the graphics or change the AI or, you know, change anything in the game, I try and find mods that make the experience more realistic. Things that would, you know, pique your interest and just make it seem a bit more normal. For instance, I've got a mod on that removes the invisible barriers that you get in this game, or, well, they're normally invisible barriers, but the mod removes them basically so that when you drive past or whatever, there is no barrier there. So it looks a lot more normal, looks a lot more realistic to me. Not seeing a massive flashing barrier telling you can't go down there. But as well, with the traffic density, I wanted a mod that with that makes the traffic density quite realistic. And I think that it has achieved sort of that. I mean, the mod says that it gets more dense traffic as you go into cities and stuff. And on the motorways here, there's a good number of cars here, which I would expect from a motorway, all in different lanes as well. Like this guy, he's going really fast in the outside lane, which is exactly what it would be like in real life in the UK. But as well, you know, the visuals, the graphics, I currently use realistic graphics mod, and that can be found on the Steam Workshop. It adds that amazing skybox and it just makes the graphics feel a bit more realistic. But I have seen screenshots from the latest Eurotruck version, 1.40, and they have changed the lighting and everything in that version of Eurotruck. And the light, I think that they've got it bang on. The lighting looks amazing in the new version. I haven't tried out the beta yet, mainly because my mods break every time I go on it. But yeah, from what I've seen in screenshots, the lighting has been improved massively, which I'm excited to see. But as well, this skybox is being added in via realistic graphics. And it looks amazing. You know, the skybox is really, really nice. I just wish that they would update the sort of the whole engine entirely. I know that's a big ask, but you know, stuff like, you know, the scenery, like the plants on the side of the road, they look a bit old now. They need properly updating those, dude. I think they should bring the game into the modern era. Some textures look a bit dodgy as well. They look a bit weird. You know, they could probably do a lot of improvements to the graphics to make it look, you know, bring it into the modern age, bring it into 2021, because a lot of games nowadays look phenomenal. But it is a big ask. It is a big thing for them to do, and SES aren't a big AAA title company making this game. They're not like Activision or anything. They are literally a small studio. Compared, well, they're quite big, but compared to some of the big boys, they are a small studio. So overhauling the whole graphics is quite a task. And at the moment, we have some really good mods and some really good people out there who are very talented, making some really nice stuff. And they're going to continue doing the work they do. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting time in Eurotruck, I think, for the next sort of update. We'll see what they do. A lot of the mods I currently use are not updated yet for the latest version, so at the moment I'm sticking on 1.39 until they get updated. Woo. I need to get over. Well, I can see that we're close to London. I should have gone down really and then back on, but it would have been the safest option. Yeah, I can see that we're near London now because I just saw a red bus. A red double-decker. And it's getting a bit more built up as well. I'm currently using is Pro Mods, and they've made London huge in Pro Mods. There's little areas outside of London that you can drop off at. There's areas in the centre that you can drop off at. There's load, like, they have made the whole London experience amazing. Am I going down here? Nope, I'm not. I'm going around this island though. But yeah, like, if you could drive a bus in this game and actually... Why is there a person in the road? There's just a person in the road. Okay. Try not to run him over. But yeah, if you could drive a bus in this game, London, you could literally do proper London services from what they've done. With London in Pro Mods, it is extensive. I'm not too sure what lane we're supposed to be in, but I'm gonna guess this one. We're sort of in the inner / outer skirts of London here. We're still in the centre. Still in a built-up area. I was expecting a lot more traffic, to be honest. This is properly built up here. Ring road straight on. Some road works going on here. This is properly cool though. Imagine driving a bus around here. That'd be so cool. Ooh, where are we going? Down here? Yep. Now, you can get a DLC for Omni 2. Is it Omni? I can't remember what the game's called, but it's the bus simulator. And they've recently brought out a London DLC for that game. It is called Omni 2, I think. OMSI, that's it, OMSI 2. OMSI 2. They've recently brought out a London DLC for that game, which looks really good. It's always way too expensive though, that's the thing. OMSI 2 is really expensive, and then with the DLC as well, you know, it's clocking in at about £50 odd, which is quite extensive. But if it's ever on sale, I do want to give it a go. I do want to get onto... Oh wow, look at this. There's the London Eye over there. Whoa, I'm out of the curb. Yeah, I do want to get onto OMSI 2 at some point and get the London DLC and drive some buses around London. I think that'd be really, really good. Because, I mean, the graphics in OMSI 2 is pretty much like this. They're pretty much like Euro Truck. So they're just really good. They're sort of semi-good graphics, actually. But it's all about the mechanics of the game, and I think that it would be really good to just try it out. I've seen videos on it, and I am impressed. You know, you can stop off at bus stops. You can do big city journeys, like big city bus routes. You know, around the centre of London. You can do the outskirts of London, which is like, you know, the little sort of little routes around the housing estates and whatnot. And yeah, it's just really cool what you can do. And I really want to give it a go if it goes on sale on Steam. So I don't know when the next Steam sale will be. Probably not for a while yet. But we'll see. There's at the moment Train Sim as well. There we go. At the moment Train Sim as well is bringing out a load of good stuff. So, you know, I'm sort of in two minds to about to get the Train Sim stuff as well. Euro Truck tends not to release stuff that often. When they do, it's normally big DLCs. Most of the time you do need them, the DLCs, because some mods do require the DLCs. Like Pro Mods, sometimes Pro Mods does require you to have all the DLC installed. We're going in here. But yeah, Train Sim World 2 has just released a high-speed line. I was looking into that. If they release anything more with, like, you know, freight services or any interesting locos, I'll probably end up getting them. So it is quite a big cost at the end of the day. Sim gaming. Right. I believe we've got steerable axles in the middle there. No, we don't. Okay, that's fair enough. I thought we did, but I think that'll do us. Yep, they will accept that. Parking brake is on. Engine is off. And we can check her out. Here we go. So that was the RJL Scania R4 series with this really nice livery that I've got on it. If you want to get the 4 Series Scania or the livery or any of the mods that I use, I'll link them down below. You can go down below and, you know, get them yourself. Most of them are on the Steam Workshop, which is good. And yeah, we took this welding equipment from Cardiff to London, and it was quite a good journey. I'll definitely be using this Scania again. I do like it a lot. So anyway, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my new stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.